Hello everyone, I'm Recv5,
And I'm SM099.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005 Crusaders franchise. We're moving into the off-season for going into Season 2.
Yes, but before we do, we decided to get the jump on re-signing some key players. So before we go into the off-season menu, I think we're going to re-sign certain key players or players that we've decided that we want to keep. And of course, Recv5x is taking over the reins on offense for next season.
That's right, and so I'm gonna re-sign Bo Jenkins here.
I think that goes without saying. Look at all the hardware he's got.
Yeah. But, yeah, we'll sign him for 4 years, but we're still gonna see how much we can cut his stuff down.
Okay. Oh, no, there. That's the limit right there.
Yeah, there we go. That's the limit. That's the limit. So we'll cut him down on that. Now, I actually don't know. Signing bonus there, yeah. Okay, that does make a difference. So we wanna try to keep this under control from a budgetary perspective.
Yeah, because we've only got $42 million or the cap room, right?
Well, you also don't want to end up with a really bad player on for an extended period of time. We'll re-sign Kraus too, because I only want to get one quarterback in the draft, and he'll be a reasonable third string guy, or a reasonable second string guy if the guy we get sucks.
He's 30 years old, though. So.
Yeah. We'll give him 2 years.
Okay.
That'll make him good till next year. And he won't budge on the price.
Yeah.
So that's fine. All right. And we're going to let Nichols go because he's absolute garbage.
Yeah, you can't really repurpose him for much of anything.
We don't got to worry about re-signing Clark, but we are going to re-sign Golston. And ideally, I'd like to turn him into a fullback, which means we also have to re-sign Albright as a third-string halfback. Because I want to get a quarterback and a halfback in the draft.
So you are going to keep Albright.
That's right.
For another couple of seasons. So you want to sign Golston for 5 years or what?
I mean, I probably could, but let's see how cheap I can get him.
Yeah. Recv5x the cheapskate.
Yeah, you know what? I think he'd probably do fine at fullback for 5 years.
5'7", 200-pound fullback.
Yeah, well, you know. Or we could give him a little bit of a shorter contract, 2 years. Yeah, give you 2 years, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. We'll keep him in the green. We'll just keep him in the green. And we'll just say that. You happy with that? Okay, he's happy with that. And we got to re-sign Albright. Okay, we'll get him for 2 years. He's not really happy to be here at all. Will you accept this? I wonder if he will.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay,
yeah,
he'll accept that.
He accepted it. You lowballed him, and he accepted it.
Yeah, well, actually, it's like a $500,000 raise for him, so...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
His contract before was so piss poor, it was crazy. Alright, let's see what we can do for Adam Parkman.
He wants $3 million over 2 years.
I think we'll give him 4. We'll give him 4 years.
Yeah, he's young, too. Look at that. He's only 24 years old.
And we'll give him that 4-year contract as low ball as we can go. Because he's an important position on this team. And we got to re-sign Mills.
Yeah, he drops the pass. He drops passes good.
Wow, he really wants a lot. Okay, we'll try that.
Yeah, wide receivers tend to be expensive.
We'll give him 1 more year after this, and then we'll deal with it after.
Yeah, well, he is 29 years old, too, so he's going to start declining physically within the next probably 2 to 3 seasons, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Take a look at Benji Rhodes here. He wants a 5-year contract. I don't know if I want to give you a 5-year contract, but I'll give you a 2-year contract and we can deal with this next year.
Yeah, well, chances are in your scheme, he's not going to get the ball very much anyway, so it's not really going to matter too much what you do with him, right?
I know, but look at the like stark salary increases. So this is a 700K salary guy and he's injured. Let's see if we can re-sign him. So he wants 4.5 million over 5 years now.
Yeah.
At the very least, he's tripling his salary here.
Yeah.
Right? Or he's slightly over doubling his salary. But we're going to get him back. Because he's got enough speed to play the position and he's got reliable hands even though he's hurt.
Yeah, well, he'll be better for the start of next year.
We are not re-signing Jenkins because his Super Bowl performance and his playoff performance was so poor he can no longer catch the ball.
Yeah.
But we are going to re-sign Solomon if he'll allow us. Because, well...
give him a little bit of a signing bonus, maybe. Okay.
Now that's as low as I can go on that. That's as low as I can go on that. I'm just going to see if I can lowball him like this and if he'll take it. Right? Because this will get him for another year. There we go. We got all our receivers back for another year. And we don't got to worry about Marshall, but we do got to worry about Easley. And Westbrook's going to retire, probably. So we're going to re-sign Tony Easley here. And we're going to lowball him a bunch. But we want him for a couple of years, because he's got really good hands. He's going to be kind of important on this team. So I think that's probably good. Yeah. And then we got to re-sign these guys for at least one more year. How low can you go? That low. So we'll re-sign you for another year. We'll re-sign you. Give you no signing bonus. For an extra year. No signing bonus. Will you accept this? Let's see if he'll accept this. Oh yeah, he's happy because he just, like, you know, doubled his salary.
But you're going to pay him $600,000 a year to sit on the bench, right?
Yeah. All right, and we're going to re-sign this guy for at least one more year. We're going to re-sign this guy because I want to move him over to right guard.
He was a team captain.
A third-string team captain.
Yeah. Well,
wow.
I guess we'll have to deliberately pick the team captains at the beginning of the exhibition season next season. Just
that
so
might be why our offensive line was so bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
Because if you don't pick the team captains, it seems like the AI picks them at random, and you don't get, you know, like maybe
the right players.
I'm surprised that they don't make importance to the team, like that importance statistic.
Yep.
I'm kind of surprised they don't use that as a criteria, because if I were manually choosing team captains, that's what I would be doing. Right? As guys with a 90+ importance rating, well, those are the guys that be the team captains.
So I'm going to let Shields go, but I'm going to re-sign Martin here. Yeah, we'll give you a 20K thing. You're our starter. You want to play for us for another year? See if you'll take it. There we go. And then we're not re-signing Shields. We're going to re-sign Maynard here. Get him as low ball as possible. Okay. We get that? No. And we're definitely going to re-sign Rice here because...
well, Well, you don't have enough players to field a team if you don't, right?
That's right. So we've got to re-sign him. So we'll try this. So let's see. Will you accept this? You are a rookie. Yes. And now you got to do you.
Okay. Well, I have already decided that I'm going to re-sign Zach Mack. Well, he's a youngish player, so maybe we'll give him 3 years. I'm not as cheap as you, so I'm just going to, yeah.
Hey, the reason why I went to this is because last time I ended up giving Danny Jones a 7-year contract.
And I'm going to re-sign Alan Hardy, too, because he's an okay backup.
Yeah, in the alternate Crusaders franchise, we have Danny Jones has been sitting on the bench for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And he's still on the team because he has a contract.
Okay, well, we definitely need to re-sign Roble. We'll make him a 3-year guy.
Go, Pete.
And we're going to re-sign Pete. We'll make him a 3-year guy, too.
Project Pete.
And we're going to re-sign McGrady. Make him a 2-year guy since he's 31 years old. And I'm not going to re-sign Thomas. I'm just going to let his contract run out.
Yeah, Thomas needs to go find something else to do. He needs to go home and be a family man.
Yeah, well, and I'm definitely going to re-sign Cedric Perry, the Defensive Player of the Year, as well as Best Linebacker. He's a one-man army out there. And I think I'm going to re-sign Scott as well, because I just don't have anybody else. Well, maybe not.
Well, you don't have to re-sign him.
Based on his age, yeah, I don't think I'm going to. Okay, Jerome Edwards. Going to also re-sign. Okay, we'll give him 2 years. And then Travis Wade. Sign. And he was a team captain as well.
Oh, there you go.
So maybe that's why the defense played well, hey?
Maybe. You gonna re-sign Darren Wayne there, or?
You know what? I'm kind of on the fence about that. He's a bit slow. So I'm thinking that I could probably sign a linebacker about as good as him out of free agency.
Fair.
If I needed to, like to fill some linebacker positions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Gooden is going to get re-signed. And he is a youngish player who's going to be around for a bit. So, yeah, we'll give him the 4-year contract. And Thomas, who is going to be a adequate player.
Yeah. He might end up in the nickelback position, you said.
Yeah. Okay. He was a team captain too, right?
Yeah, wow.
Sure, we'll give him the 3-year contract.
No wonder the offense was so bad. You had a random third-string team captain, man.
Yeah. Now, Danny Jones, he is an unusual case. He went to the Pro Bowl after being switched from wide receiver to cornerback and playing basically your lightweight linebacker position for the whole season.
That's right, yeah.
And in that season, he amassed 77 tackles and 5 interceptions. So, you know what? He performed well. I'm going to reward him by signing him to a new contract.
Although maybe not to 7 years.
No. I think what I'll do probably is I'll give him 2 years. And then we have Charlie Rose, who he was basically a secondary defensive player. And he didn't really show us too much, but I have sort of plans for him too. So we'll give him a 2-year contract as well. And poor old Jermaine Johnson, well, you know what? He's too slow to play any defensive position on my team. So. Yep. Okay, at free safety, Toby Johnson.
He's a pretty good guy.
He actually was the guy who started at free safety this season for you. And so I'm going to re-sign him to a couple-of-year contract.
Right on.
And this guy, I'm going to let him go, I think.
Well, he doesn't even have 50 tackling at safety. He's awful.
Yep. And Waller, I think he's going to be the obligatory strong safety retiree.
Yeah, because he's the oldest player on the team.
Yeah. And McPherson, well, I'm going to re-sign him just because I need a warm body, possibly for that position.
Yep.
Okay, we're not going to re-sign Woodson. We could re-sign Wilkes.
Yeah, you didn't want to re-sign Woodson because he doesn't have that kick power.
That's right. I want to go. I even though I'm outgoing as the offense guy, I want to draft a kicker with amazing kick power so that you can kick those 50-plus yard field goals.
Well, it'll probably matter too, right? It makes it easier on you if I can pick up 3 points every time I can get the hold of the ball, right?
Yeah. Well, it'll also help the field position game if you can kick the ball into the end zone. Because I did this on another franchise that I'm playing, and I have a kicker with 99 kick power. And even into a 4 or 5 mile an hour headwind, I can still kick the ball 5 yards deep into the end zone.
Nice.
On kickoffs. So it's nice to not have to worry about covering kickoffs, right? Okay, so we have re-signed players that we felt we wanted to make the core of our team.
Yep.
So now we're going to proceed to the off-season. So we will advance to owner mode off-season. And of course, it has to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that for the AI teams.
Yeah, well, mostly we just re-signed our players ahead of time, so we don't have to do all this mass re-signing this season.
Yeah. Well, it also allows us to strategically re-sign some of these guys because you never know somebody who is a highly rated player whose contract runs out, like Bo Jenkins.
Yeah.
Well, some other team might sign him out from under us, right?
Yep.
It also prevents those guys from becoming free agents. Anyway, we have retired players as our first thing. And so...
Ooh, he had a career-ending injury.
Yes, Ron White, wide
Ouch.
receiver from the Goblins. But anyway, we'll have to have a look here at... whoops, I'm looking at positions now.
Yeah, you got to get over to teams.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, Crusaders.
Oh.
Okay, so Terrell Waller, we expected that. Westbrook, we also expected that. And Orr.
Well, I guess I don't have to release him because he retired.
Yeah, so we got 3 retirees, all of them at 34 years old. So, there we go. And they were pretty much, well, I don't know if we were expecting this guy, but pretty much these 2 players on a cupcake team, year 1, they almost always retire.
Yeah. And it's a shame, too, because I think Westbrook is still good enough to play, at least in my schemes, but, you know, he's going to retire because he's old.
Well, now you're going to have to, if you want 3 tight ends on your team, you're going to have to draft a tight end.
I might not bother, right? So if I'm running 2 fullbacks, I might make Golston like tight end 3.
Okay. Okay, so we have no restricted free agents, so we can just proceed through this. And then we get to re-sign players. Oh, look at this. Alex Mills now is a holdout.
Wow.
What a guy. Okay.
Yeah, so Nichols is going.
Yep. So, Golston's good. You see, now they dropped off another year.
They all dropped off another year,
So when you re-sign Golston to a 2-year contract, that becomes a 1-year contract.
That's right,
now,
yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I went 2 years for everyone.
Yeah. So it looks like do you want to re-sign or
we need him.
You want to negotiate with Mills?
Absolutely. Okay. I'm going to sit here.
I will hand you the controller, and you can negotiate with him then.
You deserve to be paid more, huh? Well, we're going to pay you 1 year.
You're not going to give him 2 years? Well, he is a 30-year-old player, too.
He's also being a dick.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm
there
pretty
you
sure
go.
he ended up with about the same amount of money that he was making before.
Yeah.
Might have even ended up with less.
Well, that's fine though. But you made him happy, so there you go. So Marshall and Easley are fine. And looks like Vincent and Alexander are fine. Okay. Okay, you we're going to
Nope.
re-sign that guy anyway.
Yeah, he's just not good enough.
Okay.
And actually, it's kind of surprising because Rice there, even though he was the default right tackle, he's actually not a bad blocker, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like everybody else here is fine on the defense. Everybody's good. So Danny Jones and Charlie Rose are going to become safeties.
Okay.
Right? I'm not going to draft safeties. I'm going to draft cornerbacks.
Yep. For speed, probably I'm assuming.
So if I let this guy go and convert Jones and Rhodes both to safety, I need to draft 2 cornerbacks.
Yep.
And of course, since I've got this guy being released and we had a retirement at this position, I've got room for 2 guys at safety.
Yep.
And of course, we're going to try to draft a kicker. So there you go. I think we're good with the re-signing of players.
And now we get to watch everybody.
Yeah,
Release everything.
Everybody release everything. Yeah.
Actually, it's usually the all Madden teams who make the most number of releases.
Yeah, because they get into cap trouble because they were all almost at the cap limit already at the beginning of season 1. So
it's like cap trouble every single season for like the first 5 seasons.
Yeah, because I know with the Piggies franchise that I play on the side for fun sometimes, the Bad Men had a middle linebacker named Brad or was it the Tigers? I can't remember now. One of those 2 teams had a middle linebacker named Brad Doss.
Yep.
And they released him because he was 32 years old or something probably, and they were in cap trouble. And I signed him as and then I converted him to right defensive end. And he got like 22 sacks and ended up being defensive player of the year, right?
Oh my god.
Well, because he's like lightning fast, right?
Yeah. And he's got ridiculous strength because he's an all Madden player.
Okay, so here we are. We're going to scout now. We're going to scout players.
All right, I got my clipboard and my pencil.
Okay. So you need to decide who you want to scout for quarterback.
All right.
And I think you can look at, like, there might be some comments. Or,
I don't
if you
think...
look at the rookie report, it'll give you a comment on arm strength and pass accuracy kind of thing.
Yeah, well, we'll get arm strength and pass accuracy to start with here. But,
yeah, arm strength, amazing. And this guy's a projected second-round guy, right?
yeah, so we could scout him, although we'd have to probably get him immediately.
Yeah, you'd probably have to pick him in the first round if you were going to.
Yeah, so who was that guy again? That guy? Hewitt, amazing, great. And maybe we'll take a look at this guy, too.
Yeah, he's a 4th-round guy, so there's a lot more likely that you could get him. You could probably pick him in the 3rd round and get him, right?
Well, he's apparently got great arm strength, but the pass accuracy there is amazing, so he might even be the kind of guy who could step right up and play backup.
Yeah.
And those are really only the 2 guys that I really want to look at right now.
Okay. Well, you could always sign a quarterback from the free agency pool, too, I suppose. Maybe you could get Peter Lake.
Oh, God, I hate that guy.
Yeah, but he'd be on your team then.
I'd still be rooting for him to get sacked.
So you can get some comments on run power and hands and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So run power, amazing.
Sure, we'll take a look at this guy. And then, what was that guy? So he's run power great, kick return great, hands average.
Well, you could use a new kick returner because Alex Mills is the guy doing it right now.
So I'm thinking we'll take a look at that guy too, for different reasons. And his kick return was great, so we'll take a look at him. Who knows, maybe he could be our 229-pound, 6-foot-tall wide receiver.
Yeah.
And then I'm not really looking for a fullback.
See, I think you want to look at hands now, and if you can draft a wide receiver with amazing hands, that's probably
Probably not going to get a second round or a first round guy though. So we'll take a look at that guy. Run power bad. Hands great. Great is, I think, the next step down from
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah. Well, you definitely... Oh, that guy's got kick return amazing. But his run power is bad.
Probably not a big guy. He's only 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Here I am using up all the picks.
You've already... Yeah, maybe you should let me scout a few players now.
Yeah,
huh?
okay, I'll trade off to you. I kind of took
right.
1 or 2 of yours, so I guess we'll let you get 9 next time.
Oh, it's okay. I don't think I need that many if I'm only scouting for 3 positions anyway. Although I might look at some of these guys here. Okay. So this guy, maybe we'll scout a defensive tackle or 2 as well. Okay. And then we want to look at kickers. Kick power amazing. 2nd round guy. Ooh, kick power amazing. 2nd/3rd round guy. Okay. Then I guess the next guys down are 7th rounders and undrafted guys, right?
Yep.
Wow, wonder why nobody's interested in him. Oh, well, maybe we'll get him on the next round.
Yeah, you got to look at corners.
Yeah. Cornerbacks. Okay. Okay, that guy's a... Whoops, where was he? He's a 4th round guy with good hands. Although he's a little undersized, but...
Well, you're looking for speed.
Whoops. Okay.
Got to scout 1 more guy.
Yeah. Just can't operate the controls here.
I like how every cornerback in the draft is like, I have hands of stone.
Yeah, really, because that's what I'm kind of looking at is hands, right? But I guess we'll see. So we'll advance now.
All right, now we can take a look at our scouts to see what the comments are about them.
Targets.
Yeah, our targets.
Yeah. So, he's got amazing hands. He's kind of slow for a wide receiver. Although by the looks of it, he's got decent shuttle and cone times. He's pretty strong. Although he's got below average run power. And he can really jump.
You know, it looks like his agility might be a little low for a wide receiver.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to look at him and compare him to wide receivers, really.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at Hewitt here.
Okay, he's actually not bad on his feet for a quarterback, right? You know, like he's not going to win any races, but he'll probably be high 50s to low 60s for speed.
I mean, you're the only guy who cares about that. If he had 30 speed, I'd pick him.
Yeah. Okay. So, looks like that guy is...
He's going to be like an bench press rep 0.
Yeah, that's because he's got like 18-inch thighs, but, 10-inch biceps, right?
Yeah, wow. Oh my god.
Or 24-inch thighs or something, and 10-inch biceps. He's thick on the bottom and skinny on the top.
Look at this guy. He's actually
he's blazing fast, that guy.
Crazy fast for no reason.
And agile, like, acceleration like crazy. Looks like he's pretty strong. Wow. You know what? In the first round, you better draft that guy. He'll be the best player on the offense for sure.
Well, we'll take a look at him again. What's this guy like?
Yeah, he's a little slower, but he's looks like he's still got good acceleration and agility too.
Yep. He can jump for some reason.
Yeah.
How's that other kicker?
You can't count on him. He's got 0 bench presses too. You know what? I'm surprised that all the kickers and punters in the NFL didn't all just make picket signs and go out in front of
EA headquarters.
EA headquarters, because you know what? There were a lot of, and there still are, a lot of fantastic athletes out there. These guys are like, you know, in high school they were probably like track stars and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah.
And yet they don't get any respect in the football game at all.
All right, let's sort by position. That'll probably make it easier. Yeah, that guy's very, very accurate. I really might just want to look at him again.
Yeah.
And let's take a look here. Yeah, he's a little slow for a halfback. Wow, what is with all the slow halfbacks in this draft? I mean, they're strong, but they're slow.
Well, I guess that's what you get though, right? You're going to end up with a big back with power.
Yeah. Let's see here. So we've got our 3 wide receivers with some good hands. So it looks like that guy's a 2nd round pick and he's slow. This guy's passably fast. Little on the slower side, but he's probably passably fast, and he's the guy who has the amazing kick return.
Yeah, I find that surprising in a player who's not really that fast.
So maybe we'll take a look at him again. And then,
at the very least, he'd be the guy out there preventing Mills from getting injured on a kickoff return, right?
yeah.
Okay, tackling, amazing, but yeah, okay.
Injury prone.
Yeah, they'll say that about just about everybody, though, right? Okay, let's look at kickers again. See what it says about this guy. Okay. Well, we'll scout him again. Okay, good field goal kicker. Okay. So this guy's a bit slow for a corner. So let's have a look at this guy. Tackling good, hands bad. Okay, well, we don't have a huge selection of really fast guys at cornerback this season, do we?
No, you might have to resort to looking at guys with 440 times.
Yep. Well, is this guy good at anything? He's fast. That's about all you can say about him. Okay.
Now, that guy's got above average hands, and he's still fast.
Yeah. Okay, well, this guy here, he's more of a like safety type of guy, right?
Well, maybe you should take a look and see if there's a 440 safety that you could look at.
Yeah, maybe there is a. There is a 440 safety.
What's his cone?
7.49. That's not bad. He's also an amazing kick returner. Okay, sure. Let's have a look at him.
He's a 6th round guy. He could play corner, probably.
Yeah. And we got a 4.41 speed strong safety. All right, we'll have a look at him too.
All right.
Okay. So let's have a look at his shuttle. Ooh, that guy's got a lot of shuttle speed, hey? Oh, he's also a top 10 guy.
Rip.
Well, this guy. I kind of doubt that I'm going to be making any high draft pick defensive lineman anyway.
You could maybe grab a defensive end if he's strong enough and work on him, make a project out of him.
Yeah, I think I'd rather give you the scouting points here this time around because you actually need more players than I do anyway.
Well, says you. I say I only need 2. Look at all the slow halfbacks, man.
Well, you should see if you can scout an offensive lineman or 2, maybe.
Nah, nobody needs that. They only block.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, like John says, without those guys, nobody gets in the end zone, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's talk about this guy.
He's fast. That's a fast halfback.
Well, maybe I want to take another look at O'Neal, though, because he's got excellent acceleration.
Yeah.
Whereas Hanks is just kind of slow. I don't think I'm going to look at Hanks again. Whoa. How slow that guy is hurts me.
Yeah, you should look at fullbacks and see if you can find a fast fullback or something, eh? If there is such a thing.
No, not in this one. Sometimes there are, but not in this one. I guess this guy would be the fastest one.
Yeah.
435 shuttle, 708 cone. So he'd be a little slow on acceleration. His cone is about halfback like, and he is he might be a big back. What does it have to say about him? Oh, apparently he can catch. Oh, maybe we take a look at him.
Yeah, you could always turn him into a tight end if you needed to anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see here. You know, this guy is pretty big for bench press reps. Because he's not really a big guy, but he's got a lot of bench press reps.
Yep.
He's also a 2nd round guy.
Yeah, basically when you are picking 32nd every round, you pretty much have to subtract, or, you know, like subtract 1 from the
Yep.
projected round each time. So anybody that is in the 1st round is actually a 0 round for us. We're not going to be able to draft any of those players, right?
Yep.
Which means if we wanted a projected 2nd round guy, we'd have to draft him in the 1st round, and so on.
Alright, well, maybe I'll take a look at Sims and I don't think Whitman has the agility I want. We'll take a look at, because it doesn't really matter who I get as halfback, because Clark is still going to be the starter. Alright, I just need another guy who is passable at the position and can kind of do the job.
Yeah, in case Clark breaks a hip or something, right?
That's right, yeah. This is run power above average, whereas this guy's run power is, oh, above average. What's this guy's run power? Good?
Yeah.
We take a look at him, and let's just see here, because I want to see if I want to adjust my... Yeah, that guy's run power is above average. We won't look at him. We'll take a look at Mills here, even though he's a little bit slower.
He has great run power.
Yeah, he has great run power. Then again, what's that fullback look like? Average run power.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so slow this season. Every halfback is so slow. Whatever, we'll look at J Mills there. Oh, here you go. I'll hand that over to you.
Okay. Well, we've got one more round of scouting to do, and let's see what our targets look like now. Looks comfortable catching the ball. Shifty runner around the corner with incredible and can make defenders miss. So this guy could very well be our first round pick, right? If you want this guy, then you need to take him in the first round.
Yeah, if I can get him.
Well, I think he probably will be available since he's a projected second round guy, right?
He's got to be like one of the fastest halfbacks out there.
Yeah. Okay, so good speed, allowing him to stay with receivers down the sideline. That's what I'm looking for. His hands are not good, but can't have everything, I guess.
Yep.
And he is a projected fifth round guy. Exhibits recovery speed. Okay. So he might not be a bad guy to get either.
Yeah, his main deficiency is going to be his agility.
Yeah.
But he does have the speed, which is what you were lacking when you were looking at corners.
Yeah, 3.99 shuttle, 6.88 cone. Right, and this guy here has actually got a little bit better acceleration. He's not quite as agile. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy, well...
He's a split the difference between the two of them.
Yeah, decent speed for a corner. Don't line him up against Moss, though. Yeah. There just weren't any really fast cornerbacks available. Right? Same comment for that guy. Okay. This guy's got better, he's got the same speed, but he's got better acceleration and agility.
Yep.
It's the previous two guys. Most strong safeties in the NFL are as fast as he is. Okay.
And he's a coverage type.
Yeah. More of a chaser than a classic wrap-up tackler. Yeah.
He's a little slow for a corner.
He's a little slow for a corner, yeah. Decent tackler for a corner. We want him to get interceptions, not tackles. Okay, well, I guess
all right. Career backup. I mean, that's probably fine.
Has the moves of Rob Johnson exactly. Yeah, well, with a 4.940, I guess they're not talking about his mobility, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe they are, just in a little bit negative way.
Yeah, I think that guy's the slow guy.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Mo Cross.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a bit slow.
We're gonna look at Allen again. There was a halfback in here with fantastic acceleration. It was this guy, Stabler. Oh wait, no, he's the guy with this absolutely nothing speed. Yeah, O'Neal here. This is who we want to look at again. Because we can work on his agility. We can fix that. Looks like he's fairly robust, too.
Yeah, and they comment that he's got good acceleration, too.
Yeah, well, he's got the best acceleration of any other back in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't get this guy, I'll get this guy for sure. Right, even though he's not quite as agile. Not quite as strong. Yeah, this guy is, like, tremendous, man. Like, who is this guy?
He's our first round draft pick.
Yeah.
That's who he is, right? I think you need to remember his name, right?
Well, we'll write him down. Well, before we advance past this part, we'll go through and we'll write down the players that we're particularly interested in. So let's see here. I think I'm still going to look at Cross again. Alright, his acceleration was a little bit poor. This guy was the kick return guy, if I remember. And then we got Mills here, who's kind of like another guy who's average all around. But it looks like he's a strong runner, so maybe we'll take a look at him. Wow, I can't believe we ended up looking at slow receivers by accident.
Well, I think you were looking more at their hands rather than their, right?
Yeah.
Because as Benji Rhodes has already demonstrated, you know, well, actually he dropped a lot of passes too, but he did have 1,000-yard receiving season, even though his speed is only like 72, right?
Yeah. I just can't believe how huge this guy is for like his bench press reps at wide receiver.
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll be a good run blocker.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to look at this guy again?
Well, I didn't pick any draft picks yet, like to look at. So you might want to let me do that now, since before you pick all of them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, well, I think I know enough about this guy now. Probably, if we want this guy, he'll probably have to be our second round pick.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Either of these guys, right?
If they're around.
Well, yeah, exactly. If they're around. If not, then I guess we just don't draft a kicker.
Or we draft the highest kick power guy we can find.
Or we can draft the highest kick power guy we can find, yeah. But anyway. Okay, so it looks like we picked a few of these guys to look at again. And this guy, yeah, no.
Yeah, he was a bit slow for what you were looking for.
Yeah.
In the business for a linebacker.
Well, I thought maybe I would have a quick look. See what we can see. Just have a quick look at that guy. Injured more than we'd like. Yeah, that guy there is. Sure, we'll have a look at that guy too.
All right.
And maybe have a quick look at. Well, that guy's a first and second rounder. We'll look at this guy. That guy there doesn't look too bad. We'll have a look at that guy. Okay.
Okay, let's write down some names.
Okay, let's just go to quarterbacks first, because the guys in yellow are the ones that you're interested in looking at, right?
I think I was more interested in the 4th round guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so his name is
Lake Green.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lake.
Classic pocket passer. Think Chad Pennington speed. So basically, you don't move around in the pocket or scramble too much anyway,
Nope.
right? Like, you're basically a drop straight back and stand there kind of guy.
That's
so
right.
I'm the one that tends to roll back and forth a little bit. Okay, so you got him?
Yep.
Okay. That's who you're interested in at quarterback?
That's right.
Okay, at halfback, here is your guy.
Okay.
Kelvin Allen.
Halfback.
And he has got to be the first round pick, because if you don't pick him in the first round, we're not getting him.
Yep. There was also another halfback that I think I was interested in. If you sort them by shuffle speed, I think it was O'Neal there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shuttle speed. I said shuffle speed. Shuttle speed, yeah.
O'Neal, yeah.
Yeah.
Reliable hands, rarely misses off season, has sharp outside bursts, so acceleration, more of a straight ahead runner. Does not have the top end speed to elude in the open.
Yeah. And he's also a 2nd round guy.
Yeah, this guy's going to be like, he's
Power runner.
Yeah, he's 5'11" and 229 pounds, so he's like almost fullback size, right?
Yep. And then there was a fullback that might be of a point of interest too. Sarah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, with awareness like this, take him. Okay, so he's going to be dumber than a sack of hammers.
Oh, that's fine.
Other than that, though, it looks like for a fullback, he's got decent attributes.
Yeah, I think
this guy'd be a high 60s to low 70s speed fullback.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
also, he's more agile than Tim O'Neal is.
Yeah.
But with the run power, he probably isn't as good at breaking tackles.
Okay.
So that's the trade-off.
Who did you want to look at for wide receiver?
If we keep going, there was one guy in here who's in yellow whose catching was amazing, I think.
This guy, hands amazing. Ryan Knight.
Yeah, well, we'll take a look at wide receiver Ryan Knight, and then there was another guy with a 4.47. So wide receiver Ryan Knight, who was a 2nd round guy.
Yeah, and then we got
Yeah,
that guy.
Dwight McNamara, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what's Herman like there?
Okay, Herman has great hands.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll take a look at him too.
Okay.
Wide receiver Lance Herman.
And by the looks of it, he could potentially be a good kick returner, even though he's not the fastest guy out there.
Well, he's passable.
Yeah. Anyway, you didn't look at any tight ends or any offensive linemen.
Nope.
So I guess it's my turn now. And that defensive tackle, right? Basically, we don't have too much information here because...
You only got one. But do you want me to write down any names?
No, you know what? If I see anybody that was a target a later round, maybe I'll pick up a defensive tackle, but it's not really a priority. This guy has quickness to make plays out wide, which is kind of what I'm looking for. But again, linebackers are not, and neither of these guys have the kind of hands that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to find a linebacker with hands.
Yeah, pretty well all of them have below average hands. But anyway, I can probably, like I said, I'm more interested in drafting a corner. Okay, so this guy is a good pass defender. So we'll go John Hitchcock.
Okay, CB John Hitchcock, 3rd round.
Yeah, and I'd say I'll probably have to pick him in the 2nd round if I wanted him. Miller is a fast guy, and I think I do want him.
Okay, CB Max Miller.
Yeah, and I thought I would have to pick him in the 4th round if I want him. He's basically the fastest cornerback out there.
Yeah.
Right? Has great speed. His hands aren't great, but it says here he delivers sledgehammer hits that make him one of the college football's most exciting quarterbacks. So he's the kind of guy who plays Recv5x style pass defense.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently.
Right? Where he pounds the receiver and makes him drop the ball.
Yep.
And then really any of these other guys that have 4.440 times.
They're all passable.
They're all passable, right? But I think that we highlighted the 2 guys that I would want first, right? Because I'm not really looking for a guy with, above 4.440 speed, because I've already got 2 guys like that.
Yeah. You're just looking for yet another fast guy.
Yeah. Okay. And again, this guy, well, he's got amazing kick return, though. So maybe we could look at
Matt Mills.
Matt Mills possibly is a kick returner, and he's a projected 6th round guy, so he might still be around in the 6th round. Maybe kind of depends on whether people are looking for safeties or not. Then Buchanan, who's a 4.41 speed guy. He's not terribly good at acceleration or an average agility, though. But he does have okay hands. So Marvin Buchanan. He's projected as a 3rd or 4th round guy.
Yep, yep.
Okay, so kickers. Basically, I think we're going to have to probably make a 2nd round pick for a kicker. Did I make with that cornerback with the speed that I noted? What round did I want him in?
3rd.
Okay, so maybe we should make...
Or there was Max Miller who had the 4.37.
Yeah, that's
and
the
he
guy.
Could hit.
Yeah, that's the
He's
guy.
a 4th.
Okay. Well, is he listed in here as a 4th, or is he my 4th? He'd be my 3rd.
He would be your 3rd.
Yeah, okay. So probably you'd want to draft a kicker as the 2nd round guy, right? Either one of these guys.
Yeah, so let's see here. We kicker Jay McPherson.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jeremy McPherson. And the other guy is Brian Costanza.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're ready to proceed.
Yeah, how about we take a quick break before we go on?
We'll take a quick break before we go on.
And we're back.
Yes, and we are going to begin the NFL draft. So here we go. And I'm just going to speed up the AI's picks there. Don't go click, click, click.
Now on the clock.
Okay, it's our turn to pick. And I think we need to look at scouted and see if that halfback, there he is. So you want to pick him?
Yeah, sure.
He's got to be our number one. Like, we won't get him if we wait. If we wait around.
All right, let's go for it.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't like that one. Well, screw
Well,
that.
that's because we've already got 3 halfbacks, right? In the
Yeah, because we haven't converted the guy yet.
Now on the clock.
Okay. So back to scouted, and we wanted to pick a kicker as number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And which guy was our first choice?
We took a look at both of them equally, actually.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
he's the second round guy, and then the other guy is second or third.
Yeah. Okay. And this guy's the guy who says has a hard time blocking out distractions, whereas this guy, it says, handles pressure situations well. And as for physical characteristics, well, you can't really, like there isn't. The only thing about it is this guy also has amazing kick accuracy, so
Yeah.
I think we want to draft him.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll cross him off.
Kansas City is now on the clock.
Okay.
Now, let's see. Who did I have, Mao? I had a cornerback.
Yeah, so you were looking at, so the one in particular you had mentioned was Max Miller,
Yeah.
but you had also mentioned John Hitchcock.
Okay, well, Miller is a projected 5th round guy, so I think I can wait another round for him. Right? So, have you drafted a quarterback yet?
I have not.
Okay, maybe you want to draft a quarterback or a wide receiver.
Okay, well, the quarterback that I was looking for was Lake Green, and I think he's still there. But it looks like the other guy who I was looking at is gone. But Lake Green, who we put a lot of effort into scouting,
Yep.
right, he's still there. So let's get him.
Okay, we'll pick Lake Green. No booze, no cheers.
Just a neutral
Now
pick.
on the clock.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all you from here.
Okay, well, now I want to try and get my speed cornerback.
Okay, that was
Miller.
Max Miller.
Yep.
Ooh, they're real happy about that.
Yeah, I am too.
Now on the clock.
Okay, can you get another speed corner?
Well, who was the other guy that I had written down?
Well, we had Max Miller and John Hitchcock, but it looks like John Hitchcock got picked.
Okay.
So, but it looks like he also scouted Brian there.
Yep.
And then there was also a free safety, Matt Mills,
Yep.
who you'd scouted. So what's the difference between him and Brian?
Well, Mills has got 3.77 shuttle and 7.49. He doesn't have a very good jumping ability, right?
Yep.
Whereas this guy has got a little bit less acceleration. He's a little more agile, and he can jump almost a foot higher.
Yep, he's a very good jumper.
So I think maybe we probably want to... the only thing is, though, this guy has amazing kick return. So if you want to look at him as a kick returner, right? Because I'm not really looking to draft a safety anyway, but...
Well, we'll see if he's still there after this then, maybe.
Yeah. But this guy here with his jumping ability... Oh, there was also another guy that could hit really well.
I think that was Max Miller, actually.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, too bad.
No, you drafted him.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we gotta go with, yeah, we gotta go with, I think we gotta go with, let's go with this guy.
Yeah, you want to go with him?
Well, he
Could
has...
double up.
Yeah, he has the ability possibly to be a good kick returner.
Yeah, and he could be an okay corner.
And because he's got good tackling as well, I mean, he could be a decent kickoff coverage guy too, right?
Fair, fair.
And I think he's just the better player, you know?
Kansas City is now on the clock.
And if one of my cornerbacks basically remains a cornerback for another season, well, I guess... No, this is it. This is all we've got left that's scouted.
Well, Herman was that wide receiver I was looking at. Now that I got the halfback I need, I don't need that fullback anymore.
Okay. Well, this guy's very injury resistant. He's got good hands. He takes care of the ball by the looks of it. The only thing he's lacking in a bit is speed, but he's got great hands, and he's also potentially a good kick returner.
Yeah.
So you want him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll take him.
Okay, and now it's up to you. Is there any more speedy corners left at all?
I don't know. We'll have a look, but I don't think there. I think
Kansas City
4.440 is as good as it gets, right? So,
Well, let's take a look at what is unpicked yet.
well, available.
Yeah.
So punter, kicker, a tight end.
You might be better off sorting by 40 time.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like a bunch of slow pokes. We got a slow free safety. This guy is a slightly above average speed fullback.
Yeah, well, that was the guy who I was looking at for a halfback, but I don't know. I guess I could turn him into a tight end if I had to.
Is he? Whoops. Is he the guy?
Yeah, he's one of our scouted guys.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And he's got above average hands for a fullback.
Well, you could use him as a tight end.
That's
too,
what I
maybe,
was
right?
thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you want to draft him?
I mean, sure, it doesn't look like there's anybody else left around that you were interested in.
Well, they cheered anyway. They thought it was a good idea.
Well, there you go.
So that's the NFL draft. So we will now work on signing draft picks. So let's see. You want to see what our number one pick looked like?
Yeah, let's take a look.
You want to sign him for a 4-year contract?
I'll give him 3 years.
3?
Yep,
Okay.
3.
He's overall 75. He's got 95 speed.
Well, look at the strength, too.
Yeah, look at the agility and the acceleration. Catching, he can catch.
He can carry. He can break
can break
tackles.
tackles. My God, this guy will probably do Pete Clark out of a job within a season or two.
Yeah, wow.
He's an okay run blocker too, right?
And he's injury resistant, at
Good.
least somewhat.
Yep, yep. Oh yeah, this guy is probably the best player that we could have picked in the draft, right? Okay, well, we might as well sign this guy for 3 years because we don't have a kicker now anyway.
Yep.
We'll quote overall 64.
11 strength.
Yeah.
That'll get boosted up to 15 when you look at him in the depth chart, I think. Or
Will it?
12. Yeah.
Well, he isn't going to be running any fake field goals anyway.
Yeah.
Not with throwing ability like that.
Only 80 kick power?
Where did you say that? No, that's. Oh yeah. Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, that's too bad, because it said kick power amazing. Wow. Every other kicker in the draft must have been, like, completely crap.
Yeah. Well, that being said, though, we didn't really lose anything on that because
No, we just ended up with a guy who is younger and can do the exact same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that was a bit of a bust, I guess, but anyway. So, you want to sign this rookie quarterback for 3 years?
Sure.
Okay, 60 overall. He's got 53 speed. He's not very aware.
Oh, a little bit of a bust on the throw power.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you know what? For amazing throw power or whatever he was advertised
Amazing
as.
accuracy.
Oh, is it amazing accuracy? Okay, well, anyway. He's a decently accurate player, but I don't think Bo Jenkins needs to worry about his starting position for a while. So we see what our cornerback looks like. Max Miller.
Yep.
62 overall. He's got 82 speed, so
So he's
it's
passable.
not quite what I was hoping for, but he's got very good agility and acceleration. And his hands are about as good as anybody else on the team, I guess.
Wow, amazing jumping, though.
Yeah. And he's a very good tackler. Look at that, eh? He's also
Whoa!
extremely injury
Yeah,
resistant.
impervious to injuries.
So, yeah. Matt Mills. Okay, let's give him a 2-year contract since he's a rookie. Overall 62, and he's got 88 speed.
Wow, look at that.
How about that? That guy's faster than the fast cornerback that I drafted.
Yeah, well, the
right?
fast cornerback had a faster 40 time.
Yeah, clearly. And 98 acceleration. Okay, so this guy is going to be definitely cornerback material, I think.
A little weak on the agility, but I think you could probably work on that in drills.
Yeah, the catching is not bad. Tackling is really good. And he's pretty injury resistant and pretty tough. And then here we go, Lance Herman, the rookie wide receiver. How many years do you want to sign him?
Let's give him 2, yeah. He's supposed to be good at catching.
Okay. Well, he's got 83 speed, so he's as good as Mills that way. He's got
a little weak on the agility,
yeah, he's a little weak on
acceleration,
the, but he's got pretty good hands for a rookie.
yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah. And he can take care of the ball a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can run block and pass block.
Yeah, he's actually, like I said before, I suspect that he's probably not a bad run blocker, right? So, there we go. We signed our rookies. We got one more guy yet.
Yep.
This brand new shiny fullback that we might as well give him 2 years too, right?
All right.
He's 62 overall. He's got
Wow.
that's pretty good speed for a fullback and good strength, right?
Great agility. Wow.
Yep. He's not the speediest guy off the line, but pretty good agility. He's got decent hands. You know what? This guy could end up being your tight end 3.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's what we were looking at him
He
for.
has the right kind of characteristics for that.
Yeah.
He'll be able to run decent pass routes, and he's got enough speed that you can throw even like a deep out to him and stuff like that, right? If you needed to.
He's a very fast tight end.
Yeah. He'll be kind of like Easley.
Except better.
Okay. So if we signed all of our rookies now, it looks like we have.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Too bad about the kicker, but I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, that's a bit of a disappointment. I was expecting more. The last time I drafted a kicker with amazing kick power, he had like 97 kick power or something like that, right?
I guess amazing in the NFL means a different thing in this particular franchise.
Yeah, I guess it means average.
Yeah, well, it makes you wonder too, like, for all those kickers who had average kick power, how low was their kick power?
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not really very interested in doing this, so I think what we'll do is we'll advance all, and we'll pause the recording briefly, because this takes about 5 minutes or so to do this.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yes, and we completed the free agent signing thing, and that one usually takes a while. But in order to not upset the game balance, we don't sign superstar players from free agency anyway. So here we go, reordering the depth chart. I'm just going to hit auto reorder for now so we can see what we've got.
Yeah, because we're going to have to swap players between positions and things like that too.
Yeah, so you did improve at your third string quarterback position, I think.
Yeah, I've got a guy who's passable in there.
Yeah, I think you got a little more depth at that position, you know? Like this guy has statistics that are comparable to Kraus anyway, right?
Yeah, he's just not aware.
And it looks like Golston now gets relegated to halfback 3 because your rookie halfback that you picked right away, he slots right in as halfback 2, right?
Yep.
So if you decide to turn Golston into a fullback, well, you'll be able to do that. It looks like right now they got easily signed in. Okay, so we have enough wide receivers now. There's your rookie right there. He comes in as wide receiver 4.
Well, he's got fantastic hands.
Yep, and he's got decent speed, too. All right.
Yeah, it's just his other statistics that are a little bit lacking.
I don't think he runs as good a routes as Coleman does.
Yeah.
But he's got better hands, so he can catch the ball. And when you come out in that spread formation that you use quite often, well, he'll be one of the receivers in that formation, so you'll get some play time. Look at that. They slotted your rookie fullback in as tight end 3 anyway.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be tight end 3.
So you could formalize that just by making him tight end 3, right?
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Okay, so left tackle looks like we got their yeah. So they've basically pooched all of that up.
Yep.
We got 2 left ends, we got 2 right ends. Actually, we should probably, instead of we might as well just do that in advance, because I think we'll have to...
Yeah, just for unassisted user coaches. Okay, that's fine.
Then start new season.
Yeah, and then we can manage our rosters here.
Yeah. I don't know, that might be part of the next episode, though.
All right.
How long have we been going here? Yeah, that's probably long enough for this episode. So I think what we'll do is in the next episode, well, actually the next episode, we're going to do a little bit something different. We're going to show you folks what a 10-year cupcake team looks like.
That's right. We figured we'd have a little bit of an interlude between the off-season and training camp here.
Yes, so you're going to get a chance to look at my New York Spitfires going into season 10.
Yeah.
And they started off as a cupcake team, and now they are a juggernaut.
Yeah, they're definitely not a cupcake team no more.
Yeah, but anyway, next time you'll get a chance to see that. Until then,
I'm Recv5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.